Good morning, my lovers. I'm out in the fields. I've got the big coil with me today. Got the big one. Unfortunately, I can't use it. Oh, I can't use it. I guess I should have tested this in the first place, but I was too eager to get out. Now, I set it all up. And then I went to push it, and I found out it, because the coil sits here on like a harness, and it was picking the box up. I tried turning round, and then I remembered that I got a battery on my back, and it was picking that up. So I'm going to have to figure out a way of having myself at least a metre away from the coil when I'm pushing it, because it's picking me up. And I've been out with the other machine. I've been out with this one, and so far I found a lot of nails. It's not going particularly deep. Perhaps I should have a little bit of a tea break and read the manual. What do you think? Well, it's got a bit of a constant tone going at the moment. I don't know why. I think I must have the threshold up too high. But you see this just here, you'll get a little circle and semicircle appears, and it will have FE for iron and non-FE for non-iron. So I've just chucked a coin down on the floor, and you watch. So it's showing up as not iron. So hopefully I will stop digging too many pesky nails. Well, I was just digging this here target. It sounded okay. It's going to take me a bit of time to get used to this detector, methinks. But I think I've just found an arrowhead. A flint arrowhead. It's missing its tip. Oh, look at that. Just missing the top of the tip. Oh yeah, that's worked. That's worked. Well, I was hoping to find epic things with this detector, but I wasn't expecting a flint arrowhead, to be honest. Wow! That's my first ever arrowhead. I found flakes, but never an arrowhead. Wow! You can see where it's been chipped along the edge. See it? See it? It's been chipped. Someone thousands of years ago has made this. Yeah. Wow, that's an epic find. Well, you probably might not think so, but I do. Wow. Right, let's see what this signal was anyway. Let's move you back a bit. Showing non-ferrous. You see that down there? So it's hopefully something other than a nail. Oh, right in the middle of the hole. Right in the middle of the hole. Right, we'll have to get you a bit closer, methinks. Oh, I've got a peg on me today. It's quite deep. I wouldn't say it's a massively deep hole. Right, pointer. Right there, right there. I was hoping to get the big coil going today, but it's looking unlikely now. Because even though the soil in this field's very nice and it's like you could make bread out of this soil. It's nice and crumbly and easy to dig. So I thought I'd rather be digging some deep holes here than anywhere else. I'm still down there. It's going to be something epic. I might have to get the spade in there in a minute, but I'm attached. With these expensive metal detectors, you tend to get attached to them, literally. So I'm literally attached to it. Right, I have to unplug it. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm unplugging myself. Right, I'll put that over there. This one goes round the back of me to a battery that's around my back. Right. Oh, felt something. Oh. What's that? That looks irony. No! Yeah, I think it's definitely irony. Is it going to move? Oh, it moved. It moved. Oh, it's what's left of a horseshoe. I was expecting for something really epic. Still, that arrowhead is pretty good. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get the age of this thing. It's quite small. Eventually when we get the big coil going, I'm hoping to find some Roman horseshoes. Yeah, that's quite a small one. That's probably a little pony. That's probably 600 years old, that shoe. Look at the width of it. It's narrow, quite wide. So that's probably a 500 or 600 year old horseshoe. Oh, I discovered a way I could use the coil. Bit of a bodge. But I'm going to have to get some duct tape because this is not quite strong enough. But yeah, just tape a stick to it and then I can like walk along. There we go, look. Perfect. Walk along holding the stick up. It's just that the settings to use the big coil are a little bit more tricky than I was anticipating. So and it's going to take me a little while to get used to this. But I'm hoping to find some pretty epic things. Well, I did find something epic today, didn't I? I found an arrowhead. That's a bucket lister. I've never found one of them before. That could be 10,000 years old. The last bit of flint I found, which was 10,000 years old. And just imagine, Britain was still connected to France 10,000 years ago. Amazing, isn't it? History. Doggerland, I think they called it, isn't it? Doggerland? Where the sea, all up the east coast, all the North Sea, that was all land 10,000 years ago. And then the ice started to freeze back up and it turned back into water. Or was it the other way around? It might be the other way around. But anyway, yeah, a bodge. So not the greatest of hunts today, but you know, it's going to take me a bit of time to get used to it. I've been trying to make sense of this manual and been flicking through, looking at the settings. You know, it's a bit of a nightmare really. So in a few years we're going to be finding epic things, methinks. Yeah, so I've had enough. You know, my brain's starting to get fried trying to figure this thing out. And I'm obviously going to come back in the next few days, hopefully tomorrow. If it ain't raining. It was supposed to be nice today and it's, well, I've had a bit of rain. So I'm heading off. Cheers!